Today I want to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart, and it's recoil. Many people think of recoil as simply muzzle rise. How much does the muzzle go up and down when you shoot? Recoil is more than that, and it's one of the most important factors in choosing a firearm, if not the most important. The whole point of a defensive firearm is to be able to get as many shots on target as quickly and as accurately as possible. The perfect gun for that is a 22. I have so many 22 target pistols, I can put 10 rounds in a group like this at 25 feet, at 10 yards, because the gun doesn't move in between shots. It's steel, it's heavy, it shoots a very light bullet. Problem is, I'd carry a 22 if it was a good defensive load. It's not. So you're gonna have to probably carry one of the major service calibers, 9mm, 40, 45. And you're going to want to choose a gun that is controllable so you can do what you're supposed to do with a defensive firearm. Accurate follow-up shots as quickly as possible. Now, recoil is actually, again, not just muzzle rise. Recoil is an event. Make no mistake, there's a lot going on with recoil. So not only is it muzzle rise up and down when you pull the trigger and shoot, it also has a lot to do with things like how quickly or how fast does the slide move, and how is the gun engineered and designed, and what does it weigh to affect recoil? Well, staccato, in my mind, a staccato P production pistol is the fastest and flattest shooting gun you can get. And that's the goal, as far as I'm concerned, in a defensive pistol. You want a fast and flat shooting gun so you don't come off target in between shots, and you can make accurate and fast follow-up shots. Goal, simple. There are guns that are great guns, but they have the recoil event occurs in such a way that it makes it hard to make follow-up shots. This gun, I went ahead and I even ported this gun. This gun barely moves, it barely rises, and the slide moves so fast that it is ready for the next shot before, I mean, you could imagine it's so quick. Double taps are insane with this gun. And if the gun doesn't move and you're doing double taps, they're going in one hole. I'll show you. I shot this yesterday. This particular group, look at that group. That's 6 shots, that's 3 sets, double taps at 20 feet. They're all in the center of the target. It's because the gun doesn't move. You'll see with other pistols out there, like, and I love Glocks. Glocks are amazing guns, but they're light, they have a fair amount of recoil, and you could see again, the recoil event is a little slower. The slide doesn't move quite as fast. It has a very heavy recoil spring, which is their design of trying to control the recoil event and keep it as fast and flat as possible. But this doesn't quite do it as fast and flat. There was no way I could shoot that group double shots, double taps that I showed you the picture of a second ago with this gun. That's just not going to happen. And I've tried many times, and that's why I wound up changing to, a different carry gun. Even though Glocks are, this is a super reliable gun. For the money, you can't beat the value. There's no question. These are great, brilliant, if not as equally brilliant designed as the 1911, 2011, revolutionary in the firearms world. Changed the whole picture. But recoil event, this doesn't score quite so high, because when I shoot this gun, my shots are not as tight, and they're not as fast, and they're not as accurate. It's that simple. Recoil event has a lot to do with the speed at which you can make your accurate and your fast follow-up shots, and that's where you want to be in a carry gun.